I usually have a regular intro or something like that for a video like this, but this is, I think, her first time coming here. So what I'm going to do this time is let her say her side because she has a lot to say about this in certain ways. She's a Scooby-Doo fan just like me. I would like for y'all to hear her side first to see if there's any similarities, and you know how weird I am when it comes to shows, so I will give y'all my take on how this show impacts Scooby-Doo as a franchise, in my opinion.
The show is trash. I thought Velma was black. She's Indian. She curses. Velma would never do that. Fred is different.
What type of different? What do you mean by different?
He's I can't say he's childish, but he acts like a child. He's not Fred. Daphne, I mean, I always expected Daphne to be a popular mean girl, but this one's a little edgier. Shaggy is not Shaggy.
What's his name?
Norville.
You actually remembered that. That's crazy. Norville.
And he's black. Thank you, but no thank you. It's not cool. It's not interesting. It's weird.
I was interested.
Velma don't act like that. Shaggy don't act like that. Fred don't act like that. And Daphne don't act like that. And I'm afraid to see what Scooby-Doo's gonna look like or be named.
He should be a cat.
Why?
Why not?
It's not you. Scooby-Doo. You would name your cat Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The show's not even called Scooby-Doo.
I understand.
It's the franchise Scooby-Doo.
Velma's story.
I call my cat Doo or something, or Scooby.
Velma would never. Velma would never curse. Velma would never be. I don't know. This isn't Velma that I know. This their new, improved Velma.
All right, so she didn't really explain how she felt that much. It's a lot of emotional distress going on well with the Scooby-Doo franchise. She was throughout the first episode. She was slapping my back. It's like, all right, I'm done. I can't do it no more. I don't want to see no more. It was that bad for her. Me. I wanted to keep on seeing how bad it's going to get. From the first episode, it reminded me of a mixture of Drawn Together. But what I'm coming through with this is the same thing that Drawn Together did with the same thing with this real life tropes and all of that, where it still embodies the characters in the show, but turns it into a different light. So, for example, Captain Hero was supposed to be Superman. Homosexual, on top of not liking homosexuals, on top of being a corpse lover also. It was a real big thing with him. That was crazy. Ling Ling was literally Pikachu, but he was he was a mobster. He was a womanizer. It was a whole bunch of things in there. This is how I seen this show. It was, I don't know why they even incorporated the Scooby-Doo franchise within this, which they didn't have to, because Drawn Together never did that. They never said, oh, these are these characters, but it was obviously that it was these characters. You know what I mean? Because even a certain episode in Captain Hero, it was Bizarro Captain Hero. The only hero that has a Bizarro form is Superman. You know what I mean? Like, it was that blatantly obvious. And this show could have went the same route and didn't have to, oh, this is a part of the Scooby-Doo franchise, but this is like a raunchy version of that. I thought literally what I just said, a raunchy Scooby-Doo was what it was. So I was hoping exactly Scooby-Doo with Velma's black or Indian, whatever. Okay. Shaggy's black or Jamaican. Okay. Like, I don't care if they still go on mysteries, but they actually show blood. Like the first episode, it was gory. And you're just like, okay, like, yo, that's a real mystery right there. You're wondering why people are going down. But then they never really, the episode is never really about the mystery at all. It's just about throwing out tropes, throwing out, oh, this guy is probably gay. This TV show would be better if a female and a guy would kiss or have sex or something like that. It was never focused on mysteries or what it was. Like, we don't even, we still don't even know why the people died. It's just I think it was like only 5 minutes of an episode per episode that they really focused on any type of clues for the mystery, and each one of the clues was so blatantly off. It was just like, oh, this person did it, and then he's like, this is my little bit of evidence that he did it. They did it. And then come out of nowhere, they didn't do it. So they're just back to square one again. And that was literally 10 minutes of 2 episodes together, 10 minutes. So each episode had 5 minutes of that. Every other time before that, it's literally her and Daphne trying to rekindle their relationship as a big friendship. Or what's the guy's name? Shaggy? Norville showing his love for Velma. And she going through post-traumatic stress disorder out of nowhere, all because some craziness going on. It's just weird how they try to put everything together. It was blatantly obvious that somebody that made this did not watch not one episode of Scooby-Doo. I'm going to spoil it for y'all now, and if y'all don't want to know, then get off the video now. I'm giving this joint, if it's 5 stars, I'm giving it 1 star, maybe a half a star. But this is complete and utter garbage. So now this is the spoiler part of it. Get off now if you don't want to hear it. Velma and Daphne are in a relationship now. They're kissing and all this crap.
You gotta start from the beginning.
No, it ain't no beginning. There's no beginning to that.
We don't even know if they're really in a relationship.
There's no beginning to that.
Daphne just kissed Velma to get Velma out of an episode she was having. That's it. Does not mean that they're gonna actually be girlfriend and girlfriend.
Why the fuck would you need to kiss somebody to get them out of a post-traumatic stress disorder?
Daphne didn't know what to do.
Yeah, you know what? When my guy friend is going through a seizure, I'm a tongue kiss him on the lip. No.
And then they fell on top of each other. They both was blushing. That's what they hinted it at.
They made Velma just that random girl that don't know who she want to be, don't know who she is at all, and the only thing that helps her, quote unquote, somewhat find herself is doing mysteries that her mom supposedly helped her with or influenced her to do.
Her mom used to write mysteries.
Right. But then when she tries to do mysteries, she gets like PTSD.
Guilty feeling that her mom ran away because she wanted to solve mysteries. Right.
And she'll probably have a heart attack, or she'll pee on herself, which happened to her when she was younger. It was all types of craziness. So she'll literally have a attack, a post-traumatic stress disorder attack out of nowhere, just because she's trying to figure something out. And the only way to get her out of it now is to kiss her.
What are you talking about? When Norville tried to get her out of it,
he made her laugh, but she was laughing because how cringy it was.
No, it's because she sees Norville as just a friend.
Exactly.
Norville actually likes Velma.
Exactly. That's why I was cringy for her.
But she doesn't.
She literally said
it, but she doesn't know it.
She literally said, "Yo, say one more thing. It has to be super cringy." And then he said another thing that was very showing that he loved her.
Yes.
Exactly. He literally we saw him, and then seen that it seemed like he did not like her in any way. It was just friends. Out of nowhere, it flipped. From the first scene they saw each other, it was never like, oh, Velma, oh my God.
DM'd you.
The fuck, they're friends. He's supposed to DM them. DM
that many times?
He's crazy. As you can see, he's frantic. He was a frantic person, just like Shaggy. He's real frantic and does anything.
It was obvious that he had a crush on her.
This was bad, and I'm really disappointed. And the maker of The Office did this. This is absolute embarrassing. If you can write The Office and then you do this bullcrap, this is probably why that Indian chick got this role, which she did not deserve. I understand you trying to make a raunchy Velma, which, you know, an idea and on paper, okay, a raunchy Velma, make her Indian. Okay, put this girl on her. She's pretty good at awkward, raunchy comedy, because that's what type of comedian she is. So very good cast there. But then the writing behind it, the storyline and the progression of what's going on is absolute shit. She had 24 hours to find this mystery, and it took her 2 days. Where did she get the extra 24 hours? I'm, just little things like that. You'll be sitting there watching this and be like, why is this on my TV at this point? This is absolute shit. And I really sat down trying to think of every single way, even when we first pressed the record button, I even tried to get my mind together and be like, okay, let me look at this show objectively and just take it away from the Scooby-Doo thing and just look at it as a show. It's bad. It seems like this writer tried to make Big Mouth for the first time. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own version of Big Mouth. That's what this seems like he tried to do. And Big Mouth is mid. So he made this garbage because he does not know what to do. This is really a waste of time. I'm going to continue watching it though, but it's a waste of time. I will be having my consistent reviews. I think I'm gonna do every 2 episodes instead of just 1.
Find a stray animal, and that's gonna be a Scooby.
And if he just randomly speaks, I'm somewhat not gonna like that. He's gonna
speak when they're high.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. Stuff like that, because it makes sense. Daphne is a drug dealer for the school. It makes sense.
She doesn't start off as a drug dealer.
She's a drug dealer for the school, so it makes sense.
She only did it because Fred blackmailed her to be like, listen, if you want your files of your mother, you're gonna have to do this for me.
We're not gonna sit here and say Fred was dumb in any way. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say Fred was not smart. Like if you really want to sit back and think about it, I would even say just because Fred was a jock, he was right up there with Velma when it came to planning and doing things. Like, yes, Velma is overall smart, but Fred was right there with Velma, even helping her solve the mysteries in certain type of ways too. Where he was literally at the end dissecting what the person did, just like with Velma. Always at the end, it's one of those two mainly talking. So he was not just a dunce. He wasn't just, oh, I'm big man strong. And he wasn't, oh, I'm just a little guy and upsies, downsies, let me cut my steak for me. It was never that. And I hate those tropes. They do it with Sonic too, with Knuckles. Knuckles was never that dunce. Now he's just some, I'm big guy, punch everything. Punch, Chaos Emerald, mine, punch. That's all they do with him. I don't understand. Just because he's strong and big, that does not mean he has no brain. I thought we're like in this world now where we include everybody and we don't disrespect everybody and stuff like that. I thought that's what we was fighting for. The LGBTQ plus community was fighting for all equal rights and equal thing with everything. But now when it comes to somebody that's big, powerful, and strong, they're a dunce. It comes to somebody that's funny, they're an idiot. Then it comes to somebody that's smart, now they on drugs. Like, is this what the tropes are now? Is this what we're gonna be sitting here doing? So that's how I feel about it. You have any more to say about that, babe?
No.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Put how you feel about the show if you have seen it, or if you just want to give your opinion about how you would feel about if you would see it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section down below. I'd love to have a conversation with y'all. If anybody likes it, please dislike this video and give me a comment. If you do like the show, I want to understand why you like the show, and we can definitely speak about that. I answer to all comments, so yeah. I'll see y'all in the comment section down below. Have a great day, y'all.